Here's where I'm at with my larch forest. So I've integrated a lot of the features of my reference photos into the landscape. I've got rocks, I've got my dry waterfall, my sort of river or lake area, shoreline. Yeah, it's starting to look quite realistic, I think. It kind of matches the reference photos. So I've got to work on this side of the forest, kind of make my cave better. Yeah, a lot of detail work, some mossing. But it's coming along. It's starting to look very realistic. Hyper-realistic, as some people would say. Yeah. So I'll continue working on it. Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Welcome to part 3 of working on my larch forest, pruning up the trees and doing the landscape. Someone wants to come in the greenhouse. It's Mr. Jones. Hi, Jonesy. Hi. It's nice outside. You can stay outside. Here is a happy cat. Aw. You gonna lick me? Why, thank you, Mr. Jones. Thank you. You look very, very happy. Hey, you look very, very happy. Lying in the sun in the greenhouse. Yeah. Good boy. I've been looking at the landscape and I would like to put a pathway through here, but I've got to pick where it goes and where it comes from. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of space. I've got a lot of stones, and I guess it could kind of come around this tree, maybe up into here, maybe down around the shoreline here. Maybe if I removed this stone, I could have a pathway between here. But I kind of like that stone there. But it would look good with a pathway, that's for sure. Maybe this stone could go somewhere else. I don't know, somewhere. I'll keep it off to the side. I think that'll work, a pathway coming through here. Maybe it's on a bit of a slope. I'd have to do a little bit of landscape work there. But I can do it. Yeah, I think it would look nice to have a bit of a pathway. So if I bring it from around here, I could, where does it go to? Maybe up through here and maybe behind the waterfall somewhere. Back into here. I think that'll work. I'll try it out. Okay, to make that pathway, I need to have a flat area here. So I'll kind of flatten this section out. And I may have to build up that hill a little there. Maybe some stones along there would look good. Make my planting even heavier. Yeah, there's enough of a kind of a ridge there that you could walk along. Have it come out here. And I was going to have it go around this tree and back up here. So I'll take away some of this moss. Bit of a hill to climb here. Maybe some stones as steps would look good. And then I'll have the pathway come up here. Oh, there's Jonesy meowing. Mr. Jones, you don't need to come in the greenhouse. There goes a spider. And then the pathway can come up the hill here. and kind of disappear in the background. I think that'll work. Oh, Jonesy. You just lonely, are you? No one's petting you? Those cats need a lot of petting. They're high maintenance cats, I guess is the word. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me just put a bit of sand down and see how it would look. So I'll get my spoon. Where is my spoon? Here it is. Oh, Jonesy. Oh, just kind of rough it in. See how it's looking. If it adds to the landscape or takes away. So I'm just stepping back, having a look. I don't know if it adds much there. I'll show you it. Here is a look at the landscape. I don't like the pathway. I've already got kind of a curvy river area there, and I think the pathway takes your eye away from that. I think I gotta keep this side lush and green, and this side sort of the more stony side. Yeah, so I think I'm going to not have a pathway there. I'm looking at this cave area now, so I just want sort of a crevice there. I don't want it too big, so maybe something like that. And I may have to put a stone under here to kind of secure that rock in place. It's not too bad. I've got a little tiny stone I could stick in here. Like that, and then I can moss around it, and I think that looks good. Just a bit of an opening there, kind of like a dark chamber. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Some of the moss on the top of the rock, it's pretty brown. I think I'll pick it off and maybe plant new moss around it. Okay, so I think I need to plant some moss now. Okay, I have some moss here. So I'm going to put some behind the stone here. And I'll put some in here. And I may even put a patch on top of the rock up here. That's looking better. And then I took away the moss around the base of the tree. So I think I've got to add some above here or below here. And some in here by these stones. I put that stone back there. Piece out front here, a few pieces out front, and then I think piece in here. Let's see how that's looking. Here's a look at it now. I think it's better. Yeah, there's, a bit of variety of textures. I have a few stones there still that aren't covered up. A few long pieces of moss, some shorter ones, some greener ones, some browner ones. It all helps to make it look more natural. I think some more moss back here. I don't like this stone here. It looks a bit out of place. There's something wrong with the positioning of that one. Would it look better in here? Yeah, I think somewhere around here kind of justifies that change of level. Yeah, it kind of keeps it rocky looking on that side. Okay, so I think I need to do some more moss work. Like this one's totally brown here. I'll take that out and replace it with green moss. Yeah, so I'm hoping these lower branches that I scorched here with the heater come back before the show. If not, I'll just take all the old needles off and they'll look like dead branches. I think they'll come back. You have to remember these larch are a deciduous conifer, so you can kind of, it's not advisable to totally defoliate them, but you can get away with it. Unlike, a pine tree or something that if you defoliated it, the branch mostly just dies off. It's pretty hard to get back budding on it, or buds to come out. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do a lot of moss work in this area, and we'll come back and have a look at it, make further adjustments as required. But I think it's a good kind of start to the landscape. It's looking quite nice. I've added some more moss in this area, so it's looking greener, and I've kind of integrated it in with the stones in the background. Now I was thinking, I've got kind of this gravelly river over here, and I'm wondering if I need something in this corner. Maybe a strip of river or something. I think it's too boring just having moss in this area. And I think a stone would be too high. So I'm going to try putting gravel in the corner. See how it looks. I think it'll kind of round out the composition. Like it sort of sweeps around, and I think I need to continue that curvature around the front of the left-hand side. There's a look at the landscape now with that section graveled in on the corner. And I think it looks much better. It kind of unifies the landscape and gives a bit of a sweep to the front. Yeah, I think that's much nicer with this kind of gravel area here. And it kind of shows, the moss only grows underneath the trees, and out in the open here it's a little more harsher of a conditions and nothing's growing there. So that's looking good. I'm just looking for areas that I think need improving. Overall, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a really good watering, just to keep all that moss in good shape. Okay, here I go with the water. I'll have to keep it well watered so the moss Greens up nicely for the show and is looking good. It's a little bit brown right now. Oh, hi Jonesy. Are you lonely again? I already petted you. Jones. I broke down, I brought him in the greenhouse here. He was quite happy lying on the floor getting petted. And I think we're supposed to get rain tonight. So all the trees on the benches will get well watered. And it's cooling down a bit. It's not quite so hot out today. It's a little cooler, but it stays above freezing, which is important. All the trees should be fine outside, and the ones in the greenhouse here, I'll just have to put the heat on at night, and they should be fine too. It's raining in the larch forest. This forest should look really good in fall too, when all the needles turn yellow. Yeah, these larch are good for all seasons. I think I'm going to call it finished for today. So before the Toronto show, the needles, the second flush should be coming in. And every time you get a new flush of growth, the needles get smaller. In spring, the first flush of growth, the needles are long, everything's vigorous. And the vigor dies down over the summer. So as you get a third and sometimes a fourth flush of growth, the needle size reduces. So I'm hoping before the show that everything's coming in quite nicely. You can see on this tree the new needles are quite short. Yeah, so I'm hoping the trees look a little better. I mean, they look okay now, but I hope it looks even better for the show. And the landscape, if I were putting it in the show, I would do even more detail work. Maybe, replacing some of these really bushy mosses in sections. So it's not quite so lush looking underneath the trees. Yeah, there'll be some fine tuning coming, is what I'm saying. But overall, I think it's looking quite nice. I think the landscape looks realistic and miniature, and it's all different, so your eye can explore the landscape under the shade of the trees. Imagine wildlife, running water. Yeah, I think it's all looking quite nice. I'm happy with the overall design of the landscape, the layout and the look of it all. I think it's looking pretty miniature looking. Yeah, so that is the work. It was a lot of work, but it's always worth it. I like looking at kind of the landscape when it's all cleaned up. Yeah, it's a delight to explore with the eye. I really enjoyed doing all the work on the larch forest over the last couple of days, getting the trees looking better so they're not just big fluffy balls of foliage, getting the landscape all cleaned up and looking nice and miniature and interesting and detailed. And that's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.